about now? Hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, shoot. I got an issue with my mic. I hope now it's fixed. Let's see. Da-da-da. I don't think. Okay, perfect. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Patrick. Appreciate it. All right. First of all, thank you all for joining me today. Today is going to be a live session for a one ad in 1 hour. I'm going to show you guys how I build the actual ad, AI advertising or AI videos. I did a workshop a couple weeks ago, and it was a great success. I shared, I mean, that workshop, we're not going to have the same content here because we did build a custom GPT for it. And we have something that will get you the script and everything that you need to be able to create those clips and start generating clips and edit it. But today I'm gonna focus, just gonna go like overview of those prompts and overview of those outputs. I generated a few clips, and I want to show you guys how I put it together. Right. So let me know in the comment below, guys. Any of you used VO3, like Google VO3? If not, I will go over over it a little bit, and I'll show you guys what it is, and we'll go from there. So let me know in the comments below, or on whatever you're watching. We are on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere, and I should see it right here, hopefully. So yeah, let me know. Have you ever used any of these the VO3 text video or any other models? That'd be great to know if there's any other models too. Gonna share my screen while we wait. All right, we have a question from Kamar. How are you? I'm Kamar. Are you using VO3 for client work? Yes, I am using it. I generated a few ads. I sold a few ads for over than $1,500. Those are 30 seconds that it took me 3 to 4 hours to do. I could do it faster, but as a start, it was great. I was able to um, get it in less than an hour or so. So let me know if you guys see my screen below. And let me see. VO3, Kamar said VO3 consumes so many credits. Mm, if you want to think about it, so many credits, yeah, if you're going to look at it as expense, yeah, it's kind of expensive. But, if you look at it as an investment and look at it as an ROI, it's not expensive at all. So each clip you generate, it costs you $1, only $1 to create. So, I mean, so at $1 to create, it's like the clip you need about 20 to 30 clips to create a full ad for you. I mean, I know it's going to be 5 scenes, but sometimes, there's a lot of errors, and sometimes you're going to regenerate some of them. So yeah, it's going to be about $20 to $30 to generate it all. And when you sell it, you can't sell it less than $800, $900. I mean, this is people will pay for it because it's a high quality videos. Now, not a lot of people know how to make the best out of it, right? That's why we did the workshop a couple weeks ago. And if you guys interested in the replays, let me know in the comments. We would I'll launch, like, for X amount of money, pay for it, and you get replays. I added a lot of modules to it as well, because things are moving fast. So yeah, it's not expensive for me. It's an investment, not an expense. Another questions. Come on, would be cool if you could share your client process too. Um, I mean, I have few videos on my Facebook, and you'll see a Do you mean the client process to like how I signed them up or how I did the ad basically? Because my custom GPT, you know, there's a lot of under the hood documents that would be able to help you a lot create those scripts and easy. It follows this wireframe or with this mythology, which was basically the hook and then the problem and then solution and then social proof and then you have the call to action. It's simple, yeah, but it's effective. People want to see the problem. You first of all, you need a hook, which is a scroll stopper, and then you need the problem, and then you need a solution, and some testimonials, social proof, and then you have the call to action. That will help you um, get it working. What else do we have here? Yeah, but expensive for someone who is just testing. I mean, if you can share the process of finding the clients for it, then I think it's not expensive. It's an investment. Yeah, I mean, if you want to test it, there is a way to. I think if you Google or YouTube how to get like a student access, you get 1,000 credits, which is 10 10 clips maybe. But right now, things are different. They have a VO3 that costs you 20 credits instead of 100 credits. So it's 20 cents, right? So you can play with the 20 cents that gets you a very similar prompt for the quality. And I'll show you in a little bit, guys, what's the difference. But yeah, but it's up there. Now, another question from Patrick. Great return on the cost with good prompting. It's far more effective than doing it traditionally. Absolutely. Traditionally, that's back in the days right now. This, this is the new era. If you're a good prompter, a good, uh, I don't want to say like a director, but you have an eye of how things go with video editing and ads. Yeah, you could create movies, you could create other stuff, you could monetize it in a different way. But I'm focusing on ads for small businesses, right? I went through and because I have client base, I was able to sell a few of them right away off of the bat by just showing them a couple samples that I did. If you build some samples, show it to your customers, they gonna jump on it. They're like, I want this because they know this quality of video. They need to pay thousands of dollars to get it, right? Technology is still glitchy. The technology is still not up there, but it's getting up there, right? But it needs a lot of a human touch with post production, editing. Uh, you know, there's some cutting corners to be able to get a really good quality uh, videos. So let me show you guys my. Let's see right here. So workflow. I mean, flow from um, Google Labs. So when you go there, you'll see, you could start the new project right here. And there's one tip I always tell my uh, the all the people wanted to work on it, my students, whoever is in learning from it. Always check before you click that arrow right here. This is real. I lost a lot of money on here because you're gonna do it because you're gonna put the prompt that you want and then you click right here and your model will go. Let's say you want to add an image. You added an image which is not working right now, right? And then you put the prompt, you click uh, submit, and it's going to give you an error on the top and it's going to push you back to the vo fast, right? Vo2. But what we want is vo3. Right. This is the VO3 quality is 100 credits. And now, a few days ago, they did the same model, but faster. Quality is less, but still doable. I'll show you guys what I did in a little bit. But it's 20 credits, just a lot of you know uh, saving savings right here. So that's my first um, comment about make sure that you are on the right model. And for me, I always put output prompts. I need one, right? If budget is not an issue for you, you can do three or four variations, but for me, I try to do one first. If I like it, everything is good, I don't modify. I'm going to go back to the prompt and modify it, right? Now if it's some of the clips, like let's say the hook or call to action, you need a different scenes or different prompts, I choose, 2 or 3 of them. So this way uh, I have multiple ones to choose from. So now let's go and show you guys all of these ads in play. I've been playing with it. If you guys saw this, block storm ad. Yep. So let's go here. So this project, um, I generated the clips today before we started this live. And what I did, I built the story. Let me go and see. Uh, I used my custom ChatGPT, which is only available for the people who took the workshop, or they're gonna buy the replays. But that's if you guys get it, get the replays, you get that access to um, that custom ChatGPT, and I'm actually adding more to it. Like last week, I added more to it, so it's getting better and better uh, with time. So what it does, let me see if I have. I called it the AI ad engine, right? So let me see if I could save this. Mm. 1 second, sorry. I want to make sure I'm on the right screen. Hmm. So yeah, so this is basically what it does, and I'm gonna show you guys the latest one right here. Okay, so um, this is what it starts. Basically, it starts with asking you questions like, "What's the product? Uh, what kind of ad you want?" And then it starts, give you options. This way, you could just type the number, what is it, and then it's going to ask a question. Well, who's your ideal customer? Who's the problem? And then what's the problem, basically. And then after you go through it all, it's going to give you the prompts, right? And then when you have the prompts and the tones, they give you each scene by itself with the character, the tone, the style, the message, and we'll go from there. This is basically what you could do with a custom ChatGPT. But after you do it, after you go with a custom, that's the first step. You go with the custom ChatGPT, the AI ad engine, and then you start playing those, right? Um, and you start generating those clips. Now, here's the thing: you'll have an idea, and sometimes while you have an idea from the AI ad engine, and then you put the clips in Google Flow, and then sometimes you're like, oh, this script is not working. I need to edit it. I need to make it better. So I take that script again. It's the same dialogue because it has the memory on the AI ad engine and be able to generate that again, right? So you're still gonna go back and forth a little bit, but at least you have a custom ChatGPT understand. Um, I have books attached to it about ads, advertising. I have, we even manually scrape all the prompts on the Google Flow TV to be able to get it some samples and what people use and how it works. So that's why it's gonna save you a lot of time. You could create it, start it by yourself, but it's not gonna give you the quality that we're working to. So the first thing I do is actually, choose. I download all the clips, even uh, the ones that don't, there's a glitch in it, or there's an error, or there's a funny movement. I download them all because you could in post production, you could change a few things. You can take 2 seconds from a clip that it's 6 seconds or 8 seconds. So the maximum it gives output is 8 seconds, but you could take whatever portion you have. So, you guys want me to start building one on CapCut and show you guys how I do it? Would love to get some uh, interactions here and see what would you like me to focus on, because I found out that people generate clips, but they don't have the editing or post production experience. Maybe they don't want to put it together. They don't know how to put it together, fast. But today I'm gonna show you how I do it. All right, Levy. Here we go. Thank you for taking the time and joining us today, Levy. Yes, he said yes, please. Thank you. All right, let's do this. So first, let me see the video. So, guys, I'm gonna be working, talking to myself, and then going back and forth, open CapCut, and then just cut me off with any questions. I have the screen chat on the left side. I would be able to see all the questions if you have it. So the problem here with this company, basically, it's a medical agency for the home care businesses. The home care is a business that take care of patients inside their home, right? They send the therapist, they send um, nurses, and all of that. But they have a problem with keeping up with the claims and keeping up with the communication uh, with their agency, or with their I'm sorry, with the insurance agency, right? So this company, what it does, it's gonna organize the claim. They have a platform. They will be able to submit the claim, follow up, keep the following up with the insurance to get it approved, not denied. So there's a lot of the issues with these agencies. They send out people, and then they don't get paid from the insurance. So that's what the company, and they don't get paid because of nobody followed up. Nobody followed up on the time. They didn't. It wasn't sent on time. On all of that. So uh, let's see the clip right now. So this was generated with my that's a VO3 quality, which is supposed to be the top quality. It has what's the scene and the character description, and it has the location settings, and it has the flow of the actual ad, and the description of the woman who's in there, and if there's any sound effects as well. If you notice, there's some sound effects in the background, and even the camera style, what kind it is. You don't have to worry about this if you have the custom ChatGPT from us, the AI ad engine. It will create all of that for you. So you just, start with, the idea, and then after you approve the idea or the ad flow, it will generate all of that. So here we have text. So the text usually is pretty bad. They're not good in text on screen. So we either delete that on the post production, or we just find a way around it. This changes everything. Okay, this was basically after. So okay, let me go through them real quick. Okay, so small clips. I know you're not gonna see it yet, but when you put it in the timeline, you'll get it. I don't like. She looks totally different. I like this. This one I start creating it with the fast one, the one with the 20 credits, which is way less than the one down there. It's still good quality for me. Papers, but yeah. The videos are not gonna be great, but I mean the qual sometimes we see glitches, but people don't see them usually. So that's the platform of the company. Okay. That's one of okay, this needs a voiceover. Okay. This is when she makes the call, which is the solution. Okay. All right, let's put them all in the time on the timeline. So I'm gonna just, if you don't pause it, I'm gonna open a new folder. That's gonna be okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. Stop it. All right, so we downloaded the first one. Let's download the second one. Oops. I clicked by mistake the upscale to 1080, which is actually today they were able to fix that. It wasn't working before, but right now it's working. The update for which is this one right here, update, upscale it for 1080. But right now we're just gonna work with a 720. Okay. Should have done this before the live, but it's okay. This way you'll see if there's any errors. I'm not going to use this one for sure. If you're sure you're not going to use it, just don't download it. Because it looks, not consistent. It's kind of hard to have the same character consistency, but with the AI ad engine, the scripts usually get you the closest for all of them to be consistent, but we're not going to use these. And I know I created one on a different project. Let me go and check right here. Hmm. Project, not this, not this. Um, yeah, maybe right here. This one, I did few of them. I'll just kind of take them. I might not use it, but we'll see. Okay, good. Now I'm going to open CapCut. And if you guys use CapCut, or if use, let me ask you this: do you guys do any video editing? If you do, tell me which platform do you use, and what do you think about CapCut if you have ever tried it before? I'm a big fan of it. I used a lot of editing softwares in the past, but CapCut right now is the one to go for me for all my video editing. All right, let me see. I'm gonna share. Huh. Yep, right there. All right, you guys could see. All right, Levy said, I've never used it, but what I'm seeing now is beast, bro. All right, thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, CapCut is great, man. It's amazing. I've been editing and using it for a while. Yeah, there's a small learning curve, but as soon as you get it, it's just easy flow, right? They have a lot of options with voiceover AI thing that it helps a lot. All right, so I'm gonna upload all the clips right now, which is, where did I put it? Right here. Okay. Okay. So the first step that I do is, choosing the scenes that I want to put on the timeline, and then I do the rough cut, and I'll show you how I do it. So the first scene is the hook, or basically looking.
This can't keep happening.
So with the hook, and the first one is the hook, and then the problem, right? And so I'm going to use two videos.
This can't keep happening.
One of them, and
Why is this still happening?
And she's the same thing. But you see here, the claim denied is on the back of the screen. We don't have to use this, so I'm just gonna cut it a little bit and see. So you can click and drag. Um, I don't want it to be like a full CapCut tutorial here, show you all the basic steps, but I want you to get like the overall idea. And I'll let you, you could go and watch a lot of YouTube videos on how to use CapCut. But if you have any questions about it, please let me know. Patrick said CapCut is great. The Canva video editor isn't too bad as well. I loved it. I used like for the Canva editor, I used it for TV commercial. I'm sorry, I used it for restaurant menus to create like animation, but I've never used it for full editing. I'm gonna check it out. I'm not sure if they have enough. They have a lot of AI solutions. All right, so we got this. Right now, we're gonna do the rough cut editing at the end.
Why is this still happening?
Why this is still happening? We'll decide how we're gonna cut this later, and then we want to see. Okay. Now I want her to the solution. So we got the problem and the hook.
Maybe they can help.
Maybe they can help. Okay. Maybe this one. Let me see this one.
Maybe they can help.
Too dramatic. I like this.
Maybe they can help.
Okay. And okay, so that's the problem solution. I mean, we got the problem now. This is the solution.
Maybe
it's them.
Maybe they can help.
And with the solution, I could two clips to explain what it is.
Finally, everything handled.
I don't really like it. I like this angle better. It shows the company.
Finally, everything handled.
All right, so we could take this one.
Finally, everything handled.
What?
Best money.
Okay. We could use it without the last thing. Let me see this one. This is basically
Best
the
money
final
we
shot.
ever spent.
This one. I could put it over here.
Finally, everything handled.
Which one do you like, guys? This one for this or this one? It's very similar.
Finally, everything handled.
Here, there's a weird laugh at the end.
Finally, everything handled.
I mean, not weird, but out of context, it's like maybe like a nervous laugh to make it look
Finally,
real.
everything handled.
Which one has the better? I see the company name better, and here you don't really see. I'm just gonna replace this. So the way I could do it, sometimes if I'm not sure, I click V on it. So basically I hide it and then put the other one, put this on top of it. This now I know this is my replacement, but
Finally, everything handled.
okay. All right, and now I'm gonna go ahead.
Best money we ever spent.
I like that it shows they are working. This one's gonna be okay. Now, I'll take that for now. So we are at 35 or 35, but we're gonna cut that. All right, here's the first thing I'm gonna do, the rough cut. I'm just gonna rough cut all the scenes. Now, if you noticed, the story doesn't flow, right? it doesn't flow well between scene to scene. It's just like it jumped to another scene. And it's not a dialogue between two people. So there's no like sometimes when I put them on the timeline and I see that, okay, I'm like, I need a third person, a narrator, or a voiceover just to explain what's happening, right? And what I did actually early when I do that, every clip actually I created like a voiceover script, and I download it and generate it, and I have it, if I need to use it between scenes or on over a scene instead of the audio, this way to explain what's happening, right? It will be the same voice for the one at the end as well. All right. So here, it's just too long. I like
This can't keep.
she's going too close. I will cut this. Oh, actually, just keep it for now.
This can't keep happening.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that a little bit and
Happening.
here.
Why is this still
So I
happening?
like when I do the rough cut sometimes, do that transition between screens. So with this one, I would want to do, if you notice, to make it look like in the same office, I want the camera to move like a switch move to the left. So we could do this.
Can't keep happening.
So yeah, and
Happening.
then I'll add that later.
Why is this
I'll add the swish or the sound effects. I'll show you at the end.
Happening.
why is this still happening?
So it shows this is late. She's working late, and that's the problem.
Why is this still happening?
Okay, now I want to give you a note right here. Usually, there's a problem. They're working on it on via Google, working on it that it gives the and a caption at the bottom, and sometimes it's gibberish, different, sometimes Chinese letter, sometimes it's hard. I can, the only way to get out, either with post-production cover it with something, or simply I just click on it. But for this one I'm going to keep it because it's okay, it's correct, there's no errors. I guess I could do this, zoom in a little bit, and then you don't really see it.
Why is this still happening?
Right, but for this one I'm just going to keep
Why
it
is this still happening?
the way it is.
Why is this still happening?
Just want to remind you guys, if you have any questions, let me know. So right now, that's the camera. And this one,
Why is this still happening?
this transition between those two should be the same camera movement, but will go in a way. That's not bad. So this is the first one, and this is the second one. Okay, I think this should be like a zoom in, pull out, zoom in. Let's see. All right. Let's see if this is okay. That's not bad. You could make it a little bit longer. Okay.
Maybe they can help.
Okay. It happened. There's not a lot of rough cut we're gonna do on this,
Finally, everything handled.
but it needs voiceover for sure.
Best money we ever spent.
Okay. All right. Now let's work with the music. This one needs a little bit, not on the first clip, but when we get to
This can't keep happening.
the problem here,
Why is
I need to
this
build up
happening?
music to build up to the solution, and which is to this. So here with this section, the two last clips, I want to have a music, some kind of music. So what I use is let me replace Windows. What I use is Envato. I don't know if you guys familiar with it, but I have a subscription with it, so I get like good music. So you have a real, loyalty free music, or actually you have licenses to use it. You use Envato, or you could go to 11 Labs. Um, 11 Labs. Oops. What? Why did I do that? 11 Labs. So 11 Labs have sound effects, and it have uh, especially their last the three. I'll show you guys when we create the voiceover. I'm going to create it from here. Sound effects right here, so you can create music. All right, let's Patrick said the first clip I would add a bunching email notification sounds and email pop-ups saying claim denied with some dramatic music. The generate clip is perfect with the pen. Perfect. Yeah, that's a great idea, man. I'll definitely do that. All right. So here we could use this for the 11 labs. If you need any voice or any special voice, but for now, I'm gonna look for what should I call it? Or I could go to my engine, AI ad engine, and I'm like, I'll prompt it. I need a voiceover to create for this. I'm sorry. I should have not. Oh, the mic is not working. Second. Oh, oops. I'm gonna change the mic. Just 1 second. Okay. Oh. I need to have a music as a background for this one, as a build up and build up. Um, I don't want to say happy. Let's say, what do you call it? I need a background music that is for an ad, a build up ad with some happy tones in it. Um, Can you give me a recommendation of what should I call that video, or if you call that audio? Do you have any options on Envato or anywhere in the internet to use it? No problem, Libby. Sounds good, man. There's a replay on YouTube for this, so you could definitely use it. Thank you, man. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Build up happy ad. So I take that and then I use it here. Let's say build up happy ad. And let's go to the music. Yes, upbeat. That's what I was thinking, dude. I'm too happy. Let me see. Patrick is a DJ. Could help me here too. That's a good one. 'Cause it's a background music, but you see when I look at the waves right here, and as soon as a good jump, that's when I'm gonna have the transition, right? So for now, let's use this one. Download this one, and then I'm gonna switch um replace, or before that, so we got the audio. Let's go ahead and get the sound, right? Text to speech. So I'm gonna choose the text that I had before, which is, you see the new one, by the way, the level 3 announced, like it, you could, with the 11 labs, you could have like different announcements, or different notes for the AI to create. So it's pretty good. So CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps. That's one of the voiceover. Let's see the second one. So I like to put them all and then choose the voice, or at least, okay, before we put them all, I want to choose the voice for this one. Okay. My voices, I have, what's that? You guys could hear it. You could hear the audio coming out of the computer. I just want to make sure that you guys could hear it. Patrick said syncing with waveforms is a solid tip for beginner video effort editors. It helps create a great flow with transition. Good tip. Nice. Yeah, absolutely, man. Is that, oh, so we don't, oh, you guys can't hear my, that's too bad. We've been playing with all these videos and you're not getting any audio off of the output audio. Oh, that's too bad. So you're not hearing the music that I'm creating right here. Okay. I didn't switch the mic, but oh, let me see if I could fix this real quick because it's important because we're going to work a lot of with audio, and I want to make sure that you guys could hear um, the computer output of it. Something fix this. Okay. Okay. Can you? Nothing yet. If you could hear the audio, let me know, Patrick. If not, no, I'm not using OBS. I'm using Restream. So the output audio. Yeah, so let me see. Stereo echo cancellation, high resolution.
Pressure never sleeps.
Oh, I think in my should be here somewhere. Just bear with me, guys. Too bad. I'm just gonna continue with this so we'll be able, but how can you hear it? And that's an issue. Maybe when I play CapCut, do you hear when I played it on CapCut? Like this one, can you hear the clips from CapCut? Because maybe it's a Chrome issue.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Okay, so you can hear it. So I'm gonna download. I'm gonna choose a audio right here.
I
Perfect.
must not fear.
Perfect. Thank you, Patrick.
I must not.
All right. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put them all, just for the sake of time or respect of your time, guys, um, I'm gonna put all the content and then move it to. Oops. Okay, and then we'll move it to this one. Let's put a dot right here. And I'm gonna take this. Okay. We might not use all of this, right? But at least we have them. So we're gonna generate it, and then actually the new thing they have here, it's called Enhance V3. So what it's gonna do, it's gonna put some notes for the voiceover. That's gonna make it better and enhanced. I love this feature. It's something new they got, and you could do this with CapCut as well. So I'm just gonna listen to this real quick.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps. Claims pile up, deadlines loom, and you're the one left holding the weight. Every night you wonder, is there a way out?
Okay, good. So keep, and I'm gonna download this. We'll wait for it to generate.
Is this just how it is?
All right, and let me switch to CapCut. All right, and then we're gonna add the audio, and I'll let you guys hear it. All right, bear with me. Where's the audio? Here we go. Make sure that you're in media, and you add it, and then we have the 11 Labs audio, right? But this gonna, okay, we just want to hear.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps. Claims pile up, deadlines loom, and you're the one left holding the weight. Every night you wonder, is there a way out? Is this just how it is? And then a call, a platform, a partner, Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance, handled.
Okay.
Professionally, efficiently, reliably. Finally, you lead again.
Okay.
With time, with confidence, with Homexa. Schedule your free consultation today.
All right. That's not bad. But for the sake of this demo, we're just going to keep it. If I were doing it, I could enhance it, and I'll show you how I'm going to enhance it here. But for now, this is okay. And I'm just going to hide it for now and get this back up. And I'm going to dump the music that I downloaded. I'm going to add it here. Extract. All right, and okay, and then we'll put the music. Here's the music. So, but I know for a fact I want the music to start building from here, right? So, and even when you want it like 20 dB or less than that. It's just give you like just a little bit music, not a lot. Well, let's see that.
This can't keep happening. Why is this still happening? Maybe they can help.
So maybe I'll raise it a little bit.
Maybe they can help. Finally, everything handled.
Okay, is there music with this? Yeah, this one has music, right? Watch
Finally,
this, guys.
everything handled.
We want to delete the music, right? So we go right here, click on it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to click on audio. And then, that's why I love CapCut. Separate audio. And I want vocal, at least the vocal separated. Boom. And you could check the instrument, guitar, bass. It will separate them to different audio. So this way I could delete the music from the clip that I got from Flow. If you notice right here we go. I should have clicked on that.
Finally, everything.
So with this, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it down.
Finally,
So here we go. Here's the video with no audio, with no music background. That's going to affect.
Finally, everything handled.
All right. And then I'll turn this on.
Finally,
yeah, it's a little bit, let's see, 25. Let's see.
Finally, everything handled.
Best money we ever spent.
Okay. Now, let's cut this. Let's move a little bit faster. I know I said in 1 hour, but I spent the first half an hour talking because I talk too much sometimes. And I'm just going to move a little bit faster so we could do this in 15, 20 minutes. And I'm going to add transition right here. Another transition. So this way we're going to do another camera movement, which is a totally different scene. Nice. And then here, maybe a quick one. I don't like that one. I added color. Because I don't want it. This is good, maybe. Hell no. Top right. I like this top right. Okay, good. Now, if I need some if audio effects with the, I have a few things that it's my favorite are sound effects right here. I add them as favorite, like quick swish sounds. So I like to add them right here, and I'll make sure they're not too loud. It's just add. See, that's it's better. Like
happening.
Without it is like this. With it is like that. So, all right, let's take this, add it right here as well, and move it in the middle. All right, and we added this one here. Move it in the middle, and one here. We'll put it in the middle. Okay. Now to get the moving. So here, there's a lot of silence at the beginning.
This can't keep happening.
For sure, I want to get the clip. So what I'm gonna do, the voiceover. So I'm gonna take the voiceover all the way here, just for now. Be able to cut it the way I want.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this. Are you guys with me till now? If you have any questions, let me know.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
What was the second one?
Every night you wonder, is there a way out?
Why is this still happening?
Okay, so here.
This can't keep happening.
Okay, I would like to get this fast here. Okay, so let's see.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
All right. Now, if I want to add some voice changer, I really like to add something with deep, or there's super bass.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
I like that. All right.
For
I'll add this here.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
This can't keep happening.
Now I want
Deadline. Claims pile up, deadlines loom, and you're the one left holding the weight. Every night you wonder, is there a way out?
every day you wonder. We could use it right
Why
here.
is this still happening?
Every day you wonder, is this why this keep happening? So we mixed the. Here we go. Let's do that.
Every night you wonder.
Why is this?
Okay. So what we're gonna do, I gotta put the whole on the old audio. I want to add the super bass. Where is the super bass? Super bass right here.
Every night you wonder.
Why is this still?
Okay.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
This can't keep happening.
Every night you wonder.
Why is this still happening?
Okay. Now we want. She want to make the call, right? So let's see what kind of.
Is there a way out? Is this just how it is? And then a call, a platform, a partner, Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy.
Okay, and then.
A partner, call. Then.
Okay, so we'll take it from here, and then.
A call, a platform, a partner, Homexa, daily.
Okay, we'll take it from here, and we'll take that, and let's add it here, and let's see now.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
This can't keep happening.
Every night you wonder.
Why is this still happening?
And then a call, a platform,
Maybe
a partner.
they can help.
Okay, so here.
A platform,
Maybe
a partner.
they can help.
So I want to delete the first maybe that she says. So I'm gonna go right here, cut this, and cut this, and maybe do that. Or I could separate the audio, but let's see.
A partner, form, a partner.
She's still saying it. Okay.
Platform, a partner.
So I cut the ambience a little bit. So I'm just gonna go back and put separate audio on this. And I want to make sure the vocal and keep the answer. So I just want to separate the vocal on this one and just mute it. So this way the ambience, the background sound effects of the cars and the office is still there. So let's see.
Platform.
I mean, no. Okay, Robbie. Well, let's do it again. Alrighty, and now we did it, and we remove her vocal.
A partner.
Maybe they can help.
Okay, and this is where it's gonna talk about the billing, all of that, and you see the music, it's upbeat.
Finally.
Okay, so we have till here. Let's see.
Is there a way out? Is this just how it is?
We don't need that.
Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance, handled.
All right, let's see this. We'll take that and we move it to here. All right, and where did you?
Finally.
Handled.
Okay, we could start.
Maybe they can help.
Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance, handled.
Finally,
So we could remove the handle because it doesn't fit.
Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance.
Finally, everything handled.
Okay, and now we need some audio right here.
Best money we ever spent.
All right, let's see what we have here.
Professionally, efficiently, reliably. Finally, you lead again. With time, with confidence, with Homexa. Finally, you lead again.
I like the finally you lead again, but I don't know if I want to do it at the end.
With time, with confidence, with Homexa. Schedule your free consultation today. You lead again. Final.
Okay, so let's do this finally in here, and let's try it. Again, guys, if you have any questions, please, let me know. I'll knock them out while we are.
Everything handled.
Finally, you lead again.
Best money we ever spent.
I like that. All right, let's watch it. I watch a lot back and forth, guys, but let's watch the whole thing and see how. And let me know in the comment below what else you need to add. I still have sound effects I want to add, make it better. I need to have the back, text on the screen, the logo, and some voiceover at that. But at least we get a feeling of, does the story come along together? Does it show the problem, the solution, and promote the product? Let's see.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
This can't keep happening.
Every night you wonder.
Why is this still happening?
And then a call, a platform, a partner.
Maybe they can help.
Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance.
Finally, everything handled.
Finally, you lead again.
Best money we ever spent.
I like it. What do you guys think? I like it so far. I mean, it has an ad feeling of it, but it's a good quality ad, I guess. But we still could
Best money
make
we
it
ever
better.
spent.
Yep, the narration made it a lot. That's what Patrick said. The narration made it a huge difference. I agree, man. That's what I've been doing a lot with those videos. If there's no dialogue or two characters talking to give you the story, if it's just promoting, I've been finding out adding that video, just putting everything together, that narration, voiceover, putting everything together.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
This can't keep happening.
Every night you wonder.
Why is this still happening?
And the prompt that I use on the AI ad engine that we have, the custom GPT, I'm like, now I do have the script. I created all the scenes, and they have the scenes. They know exactly what we're doing. And I asked it, I'm like, I need a voiceover that could connect everything together to make it flow better, and connect the scenes together between scenes, because it's still missing the story. And then that's what I got. I got all this text, and you see, we used 50% of it just to get the idea out there, right? To get the ad idea basically across.
Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance.
Finally, everything handled.
Finally, you lead again.
Best money we ever spent.
Okay, let's see the last one. What we want to add.
Is there a way out? Is this just how it is?
No.
Professionally, efficiently, reliably.
So what was the main fish? And I know we could.
Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance, handled.
So we could say Homexa.
A partner, Homexa.
Okay, so I could take here Homexa by itself. Oops, let me zoom in a little bit. Can't really see anymore. And I'll take this down here. Right, Homexa.
Billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance, handled professionally.
So Homexa, I can't see handled professionally. So I go back to my AI ad engine, and ask it this. please give me a call to action at the end with a tagline for the business. I want to make sure it just resonate creatively and maybe touch the emotions um, of the CEOs of with the problem, with the solution for them to help them with their problem. I know sometimes I keep that's how I prompt right now. I use, if you guys wondering what I use to prompt or to voice to prompt, basically it's something called whisper flow. And I like it because I don't my English is it's not as a second language. When I talk to it, sometimes I change my mind, but it gets all of that, put it run it through ChatGPT and then put it in seconds and multi-seconds, and then I put it in the chat. So it fixed all my errors. Homexa, so you can lead, not chase. So we got few prompts right here, or few voiceover. Homexa, so you can lead, not chase. Homexa, the partner you back office deserve. Homexa, we handle the numbers, so you can handle the mission. Okay, I like the Homexa, the partner your back office need. I go back to 11 labs, and then I put that, enhance it, download the file, and put it right here, and then I'll find. I think they have a logo.
For CEOs.
Oh, 1 second. Did I generate? Yeah, professional.
Professional Homexa.
What?
Professional Homexa. The partner your back office deserves. Direct. Schedule your free consultation today.
It's weird that it created the actual notes that we put. I don't know if you heard it, but I'll show it to you in a second. You guys still see the CapCut screen, so I'm gonna. Where's the CapCut? Right here. So we'll go right here, and then we'll add this, and let's add it right here. I know there's a lot of this is all going to be deleted, but I mean
professional Homexa.
So it added the notes that I put professional, so we don't need that word professional.
Homexa. The partner your back office deserves.
Okay, and then
direct.
We need to delete that direct because I want it to be a direct tone. Move this here.
Homexa. The partner your back office deserves. Schedule your free consultation today.
Okay, good. So that's the call to action. I'm just going to move them to the end of the clip right here.
Best money we
No, I'm going to move it right here.
Lead again.
Best money we ever spent.
Homexa. The partner your back office deserves. Your back office deserves. Schedule your free
Okay, so I'm just going to take this clip, put it a little bit more, cut it.
Homexa. The partner your back office deserves. Schedule your free consultation today.
Okay.
Ever spent.
Homexa. The partner your back office deserves. Schedule your free consultation today.
Okay. And Alexa actually waked up my Alexa. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and find their logo. I hope so. I think 1 second. Alexa. Did I have the logo? Yep. Save as. Download. And then I'm gonna put it right here. That's the logo. Oops. So we have to find a way. Maybe. All right. Do we need to put? Okay. Now I need a white background instead of black background. So I'm gonna go to Invento and download a white background. I'm not sure how to, maybe there's a way to do it with CapCut, but I don't know how to do it. So, and I don't want to figure that out right now. Just a quick solution. I'm just going to put a background for this. And then white background, photos. All right. And okay. Something quick. I'm just going to download this one right here. And boom, Shakalaka. Download it, view, copy, and then I'm gonna add it right here. We could delete this, cancel. All right, let me make this right here, and then
Homexa, the partner your back office deserves. Skip.
maybe we could.
The partner your back office deserves.
Okay, let's add animation to when it comes in. Let's see this one.
Deserves.
Okay, I like this one, or
This deserves. Schedule your free consultation today.
schedule your free consultation today. We need the text, and I'm gonna add that text right here, and then we want it black, or let's have it a little bit dark gray, and the text is schedule your free consultation today. All right, and then we'll make it size smaller, and then let's put their phone number on the screen. I know it's not gonna be, oh my god, I don't have a phone number. What? There's no phone number on the screen on the TV, on the website. Huh. All right, let me see. For now, I'm just gonna put for, let's duplicate this. Copy and then paste. Then I'll take the second one. I'll put this number 888 222 2222. All right, and then let's, oops. And we'll take this right here and make sure everything is centered. All right, and here I'm gonna add some animation, or so this one, let's do it typing, but I want it slower typing, so we'll do,
Skip.
yep, let's start schedule.
Schedule your free consultation today.
All right, and then the phone number, I would do animation with,
Schedule your free
like that.
partner your back office deserves. Schedule your free consultation today.
I noticed something, the voice is here. It doesn't have the bass, which is the, let me see, the super bass. Where is the, I can't see anymore. Super bass, right there.
Homexa, the partner your back office deserves. Schedule your free consultation today.
All right, guys, I'm going to watch it one more time. That's the last one. I'm going to delete all of this. Of course, there's a few things that we could do to edit it, make it better. I would add sound effects a little bit, typing, papers. I know there's some of them right here, but you always can make it a little bit better. And let's watch this.
For CEOs in home care, pressure never sleeps.
This can't keep happening.
Every night you wonder.
Why is this still happening?
And then a call, a platform, a partner.
Maybe they can help.
Homexa, daily billing, tax strategy, Medicare compliance.
Finally, everything handled.
Finally, you lead again.
Best money we ever spent.
Homexa, the partner your back office deserves. Schedule your free consultation today.
Awesome. All right. I'm happy with it. Of course, there's just small tweaks here and there we could do to make it sounds better, look better. But this is what it is, guys. This is basically the how I took the clips in, I would say 40 minutes, because the first half an hour was, talking and explaining about Google Flow. But yeah, this is the this is basically the how I do it. Get the clips, and then edit it at the last end. Now, what we did with the workflow, actually, guys, it was let me change my screen right here. Replace share, and then AI. I want to show you guys what we did. So, if you are, we did a really great workshop a couple weeks ago, but what's included, what we went through those videos as well, is the custom chat GPT that we created to be able to create those scripts and generate those clips. And that's the hardest part, is to have the story, is to have a good clips or prompts to be able to create a really good video. And also we added CapCut templates. So like this one, you have like 4 or 5 templates that you could use, reverse engineer them basically, or the ad for more industries. And I'm adding more templates for it, like plumber, based on what people are going to tell me, like lawyers, plumber, dentists. So this way you just have to generate the clips and you don't have to do the editing, right? And then you'll be able to have ads created pretty nice. Now, you could do, and even generating the clips, and you don't want to spend time editing. You don't have anybody in your team do the editing. Just send it to like Fiverr or somebody, any editor. They would be able to get it done for you. And if you're interested in the workshop replay, if enough people signed up, I'm gonna release it, and for the price, it's gonna be the $197. This way, you'll have all the videos, all the access to the custom ChatGPT, and going on. I'm gonna keep updating, free update for live update, as long as I have that script working. And technology is changing, so if we still making it done with some real human optimization to those videos, I'm gonna keep that for sure. And then and you get the custom ChatGPT, the templates, the workflow, and of course a free one-on-one. If you have any consultation with me, it's a half an hour. We could get on call, fix or create your ad, or whatever help that you need from. Or if you don't have time and you don't want to do it, you're an agency, and I'm like, hey, I could sell this for my customers. You could do it with, I could do the whole thing. Me and my team could handle the whole thing and create the videos for you. You just answer a few questions, and in less than a week, we'll get you a video for $8.99. If you need 3 videos, 3 of the clients, that will be $1,500. That's only $500 per video, right? Those are wholesale, especially for for agencies that like you guys, who would want it to sell it for their customers, or the agency pro, which is $2,200. You get 5 different videos for the customers, right? So you don't have to worry about it. We even could jump, get the idea, get it approved by your client, and then we generate the clips and put it all together. In less than a week, 3 to 5 business days, we would be able to create those. That's the do it for you prices. And if not, again, you could just you could choose the regular. If you want the workshop, just fill out this. I'm gonna give you the AI. It's on the screen. aiadengine.sasperity.com. If you guys still have any questions, let me know below. If not, I'll wait a minute. If you have any questions to answer, I'll answer them. If not, you guys have a great week. And don't be, the more you train yourself on those, if you're planning to sell it, the better you will get. And it's a good, right now, it's a service that not a lot of people has, not a lot of agencies have. And we could mix. The technology is going to get better. You could be able to create a character or start a character. Like, I can't wait till I put my image and be able to create the videos, right? So the future is amazing, but 99% of the people don't know how to use it, or don't have time to learn how to do it, right? So it's still going to need a human intervention for this. So as long as that's still allowed, you will be able to make money. Lots of small businesses out there, they would love to have those videos that cost $1,000 or $2,000. Like before, they think, oh, I'm not going to do that. That's going to cost me $5,000, $10,000, because right now they could create those high production for really fraction of the price. So again, you guys have, it looks like there's no more questions, but if you know how to find me, guys, you can find me on Facebook or on YouTube, and let me know if I can help you in any way, or if you have any questions. Thank you for spending the time with me today, and we'll see you on the